Hello guys, myself Sasiranjan Singh welcomes you to the YouTube channel Everything is Easy, and here from now on we'll be going through the vocab videos, and will be enhancing our videos or enhancing our vocab also. So let's start with the very first vocab word. Now before starting this, let me tell you a simple thing, point to be noted thing, that is nothing but the further forthcoming questions and the vocab words are taken from the CDS 2020 paper. So in order to prepare ourselves for the CDS and other competitive exams like CDS, AFCAT and even Airforce XY group or Navy AA we can go on watching this video further and enhance our vocab. So let's give it a shot now. The very first word that comes here is implication. So the meaning of implication is nothing but consequences from the options. Implications. Now let's go through the sentences. Sentence says that all the developments that took place in the 20th century have had implications for the next century. It means have had implications means the developments which took place, जो भी विकास 20वीं शताब्दी में हुई थी उनके consequences हमारे अगले शताब्दी में दिखती हैं. सो इसका समानार्थक शब्द होता है consequences. Now coming to the next word, that is contagious. So the first sentence says that he is such a leader that his actions are contagious. He is such a leader that his actions are contagious, and the answer for this is nothing but transmittable. Transmittable means it can be transmitted. The ability to transmit is called as transmittable. So he is such a leader that his actions are contagious. It says that ही इज सच ए लीडर, वह एक ऐसा लीडर है जो जिसका एक्शंस कंटेजियस है, जिसका एक्शंस ट्रांसमिटेबल है, जो कि बदला जा सकता है, तुरंत बदल सकते हैं, समय के अनुसार उनकी एक्शंस बदल सकती हैं. वो उन तरह का लीडर है, उन तरह की नेता हैं. So the synonym for this is transmittable. Contagious synonym is transmittable. So let's go for the next word. That is nothing but the budget incorporated. The budget incorporated a number of tax reforms which include higher taxes for the very rich, and the option included for this obviously question is integrated. The synonym for the word incorporated is integrated. Integrated is what purely means our loyalty, the true nature of a human being when nobody sees him or when he is unseen from anyone. The true nature which comes out, that is nothing but integration of a person. So let me tell you the meaning of the sentence. The budget incorporated a number of tax reforms which include higher taxes from the very rich. Means this integrated. The budget is integrated with a number of tax reforms. So the synonym from the options is incorporated, synonym is integrated. Now coming on to the next word, that is nothing but his thesis makes all generic statements which have already been proved, and the option for this is nothing but specific. Option is specific. So what the sentence tells here? Sentence tells that his thesis makes all generic statements which have already been proved, and the answer for this is specific. So the synonym for generic word is specific. The synonym for word generic is specific. Specific means any particular thing. Now coming on to the next word, that is stellar. Stellar is nothing but extraordinary. Stellar means extraordinary, like it is not a uncommon thing, found very rarely, like the meaning of the sentence says that the captain produced yet another stellar show to make her team enter the semi-finals. It says that the captain of any team, the captain produced another extraordinary show to make her own team enter into the semi-finals. So the proper synonym for the word stellar is extraordinary. So now coming on to the next word, that is nothing but glitched. It means nothing but hackneyed. It means hackneyed. A new show is trying to change the glitched depictions of women in animation, and the synonym for the word glitched is hackneyed. Now coming on to the next word, that is not everyone finds a vocation which suits one's aptitude. So the synonym for this is occupation. Vocation means occupation. Any person does for living, the work that any person does for his own living, for fulfilling his family's desire, or for his fulfilling his own dreams. He does some occupation for own living, and for being happy in this world. So that is nothing but the word means occupation, and the synonym for the word vocation is occupation. Now let's come to the next word, that is fatigued, and the synonym for this word fatigued is exhausted. Exhausted means we are exhausted. It properly means what is energy का ख़त्म हो जाना, like in we are tired. Once we are over exhausted, it means to say that there is no energy left over in our body to go further for doing any more work. So the sentence here says that uninterrupted rain had fatigued the commuters from the outskirts to the city, and work suffered, and thus the word fatigued means exhausted. So now coming to the next word, that is aghast, and the synonym for this is horrified. Now coming to the sentence here is, the leader said, I am aghast with the developments so far, and I will take time to understand this. It means horrified. The leader was in a shocky position, like he was shocked by seeing, he was in a shocked position, that he was in an unexpected position, wherein he had never expected the developments which had taken so far will not be understandable to him, and he will be taking time to understand this. So he expresses his own feelings, saying that he is aghast with the development so far, and he would take time to understand this. So the synonym for the word aghast is horrified, means shocked. It was unexpected thing. Now the next word is ascertained. That is, the sentence says here, the cause of the accident is yet to be ascertained, but the police officials suspect the driver of the vehicle allegedly fall asleep. It means the synonym for this word is determined. Ascertained is meant to be determined. That is nothing but the cause of the accident is yet to be ascertained, means the proper cause behind the accident, how the accident took place, what was the reason behind the taking place of accident, is yet to be ascertained, is to be yet to be determined. It is yet not found out, and the police officials suspect, they doubt that the driver of the vehicle allegedly fell asleep, that driver सो गया था or something like that sort of thing. So the proper synonym for the word ascertained is determined. So let's hit the next words, and they are antonyms from the paper of CDS 2022. So let's hit the first word, that is nothing but decay. So the antonym for decay is survival. Decay is nothing but बर्बाद हो जाना. Anything gets decayed is पुराना हो जाना, बर्बाद हो जाना, is not to be used thing, like is not in a position of getting used. अभी उसका उपयोग करने के लायक नहीं है. That's means of decayed, like it is not in a condition of being used now, present. So the antonym is nothing but survival. Now the other options said that other options are waste away, which means the similar as decayed, and the third option says decomposition, which also correlates with the word decay, and the third option, that is spoil, which even correlates with the word decay. So the proper antonym from the options given are, the word is survival. So we can say that the antonym for the word decay is survival. So let's hit the next word now. That is nothing but everyone has to fight the inertia in the system. Everyone has to fight the inertia in the system, and the option for this is sluggishness. And the antonym for the word inertia is sluggishness. Now hit the next word, that is nothing but he speaks eloquently and can pull crowds. He speaks eloquently. He speaks eloquently means वह बहुत बातूनी है, वह बहुत अच्छे से बोलता है, वह इतने अच्छे से बोलता है कि वह अपने तरफ भीड़ को खींच सकता है. सो इलोक्वेंटली का एंटोनिम हो जाएगा पावरफुली. इलोक्वेंटली का एंटोनिम हो जाएगा पावरफुली. नाउ कमिंग ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट वर्ड, दैट इज नथिंग बट there is a need to promote philanthropy in education. There is a need to promote philanthropy in education. So the word philanthropy has an antonym, and that's nothing but nastiness. The word and antonym for this is nastiness. And there is a need to promote philanthropy in education, and the word antonym for this word is nastiness. So the next word here says, what we lack in the current times is compassion. Compassion means our own passion to do something, our own determination, our own mentally determined to do something, like fulfill our dreams in our life. That is having passion to do something, is being passionate to do some particular thing, is nothing but compassion, our own determination, integration to do something in our life. कुछ कर गुजरने की क्षमता हमारी ज़िंदगी में, उसको कंपेशन बोलते हैं. सो द वर्ड एंटोनिम फॉर दिस इज़ नथिंग बट इनडिफरेंस. एंड द नेक्स्ट वर्ड, दैट इज टेम्पेस्टुअस. टेम्पेस्टुअस मीन्स एंटोनिम इज रिलैक्स्ड. टेम्पेस्टुअस मीन्स बीइंग बिजी, लाइक tempestuous behavior would not yield much in any place. Tempestuous behavior would not yield much in any place, like हड़बड़ में गड़बड़ होता है. And the simple thing we have overcome in our daily life is हड़बड़ में गड़बड़. Like if we are trying to do something in a very hasty way, very fast way, very quick way, and in that bargain we go wrong, we commit mistakes, and that doesn't yield us, that is proved to be unproductive. So the meaning of tempestuous is being in harbor. Being in harbari is tempestuous. So the antonym for this word is relaxed. Being relaxed, like being chill, being cool, pacified, halcyon, and many more synonyms for this. So let's hit the next word, that is wooing. Wooing everyone over an issue for support will not serve much purpose. Wooing everyone over an issue for support will not serve much purpose. And the antonym for this word is discouraging. Wooing is encouraging. Okay, the meaning of wooing is encouraging, like किसी को प्रोत्साहित करना is nothing but wooing. And antonym for this is discouraging. Now let's hit the next word, that is nothing but the highest award was bestowed upon her for her human service. Bestowed is being awarded, like an awardee gets an award, so the award is being bestowed upon. Or in army we see officers are bestowed the stars or other ranks on their soldiers, so that means conferred. Okay, so it means conferred, and the antonym for this is conferred with this. Now coming on to the next word, that is nothing but one feels elated when someone praises one's work. One feels elated when someone praises one's work. So that's nothing but depressed. Like see, अगर हम किसी को उसके कामों को देखकर उससे प्रोत्साहित करें, उसे उसकी बड़ाई करें, उसकी अच्छाई बोलें, तो वो बहुत खुश हो जाता है. Like he is encouraged and he gets encouragement to go on further doing the same work in the same manner with the same dedication that he has done earlier, in order to continue with the same elation he gets. So the antonym for this is depressed. Like in once we are not being encouraged, even though we put a lot of hard work into it, doing any work, So but still we don't get elated, we don't get encouraged, we don't get appreciated for that. So that means we go in depression. People tend to go in depression, not all, but we should not go in depression, mind you, but still it's a human tendency to go in depression once we are not appreciated for our own work. So let's understand the meaning of elated, that is getting encouraged, that is getting encouraged. And now coming on to the antonym for this is depressed. Now the last word for this video and for this for this paper, for this serious 2020 paper was, that is charitable, and the antonym for the word was gracious. Sorry, the antonym for the word was malevolent. So the sentence here says that all business activities need not result in the profit making, and there is need to be charitable. So it means malevolent. Its antonym is malevolent, and mind you, its synonym will be benevolent. Charitable means benevolent, like kind. So that means charitable, and the antonym for this will be malevolent, that is unkind, क्रूरता, और इसका synonym हो जाएगा दयालुता. With this, I hope you have got some knowledge. Mind you, these words will only help you to be learnt in our daily life once we use it in our daily life, and we also note it down on our pen and paper by using pen and paper. That may help us to revise it again and again in further. So with this, hoping that you must have gained some knowledge, taking a leave of you, signing off, sayonara, bye bye, take care, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.